Let go of him. Take your son and leave.
Thank you, sir. She needs to be checked for alcohol. It's court ordered that she is not allowed to drink when she has him.
I didn't do anything.
Let's make sure you're okay. Are you all okay?
Yeah, they're okay.
All right, you on the truck?
That has nothing to do with me drinking.
Your actions is putting that child in danger. It sure does. And you're operating a motor vehicle wanting to take your child.
783 so 65 before 28.
I wasn't drinking.
You didn't think he wasn't drinking?
I wasn't drinking.
India Hotel 3 2 Delta Juliet IH3 2DJ.
This is not your show. It's
just the kids?
You cannot control yourself. You stand right here.
10-4, can you put me information at the sheriff's office? Attach that to it. I got another one for you.
Now you stay right there. Now you're gonna walk off again.
Why are you yelling?
Because you're not able to control your actions, so I'm gonna control them for you, okay?
But that's because I wanted my son.
That is not how we do things in America. You don't grab him, drag him, cause him to almost fall off this curb with that child in his hands. That is endangerment to that child.
That's my baby.
Listen, I got a child too, but I'm not going to grab the mother and drag her around.
Joanna. Last name?
Where's your ID at? Oh, you give it to him?
Is this your car?
Yeah.
It's registered to you?
Yeah.
Call somebody to come. Huh?
I'm gonna walk her in.
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
Alright, let's go.
Go ahead and take it.
Why are you going to walk me in?
You're going to jail.
You're going
For what?
For what you did, putting that child in danger like that. That's child abuse.
Put your foot on.
Putting my child in danger.
Put your shoe on.
I can't.
Yeah, you're getting charged for domestic battery and child abuse.
Yeah.
Is your license in here?
Yeah.
License in here?
Yeah. Wait, what are you talking about?
679. So show us the 1015 down here.
That's my child.
Let's go.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You're going to jail.
For what?
For exactly what he just told you. Battery and child abuse.
Battery and child abuse?
Yep.
How was that even possible when I was trying to get my baby when it was my turn to get him?
If you don't walk, you're going to get drugged. So I'm just letting you know.
Get what? Drugged? I don't do drugs.
Watch your step. Can you open this and have one of them come out? Can you have one of them come out and grab her?
Grab me for what? My child?
Don't move. You don't have anything on you? Phone, keys, money,
I have nothing but love for
any
my
kind of
child.
weapon on you or anything?
I came to pick my son up.
Okay, I'm just asking you because if you bring anything inside here, it's a charge.
Well, that's great. Well, I came here to pick my son up. What I do.
I'll be in a second.
Okay. Wait, what are you talking about? That's my child.
It's okay.
That's my child.
534, so you can sign it to me. Let me go get you a victim's right pamphlet and case number, and I'll get right back with you. Do y'all constantly have problems like this on Child Exchange, or what?
No. We've been doing it. We just started the first actual 50-50 where she had him for 5 days.
Is it court ordered, or y'all just?
Court ordered.
Okay.
We had where she had him for a couple days here and there just to get broke into it, and then this is the first time. When we got him back the last time, she kept trying to call and check on him because what I don't know is it looked like he had a little bit of a black eye up around here in his nose and under here. I took a picture of it, but it was hard to make it out. And for 2 days she tried to call and check up on him, seeing if he was all right. He was basically dehydrated when we got him to the house because he got in the truck and he said, "I'm thirsty." So we just live in Little Farms. So we went home. He got stuff to drink. and he was exhausted. He fell asleep by 6:40 that night and woke up for a few minutes, a few hours later, and then slept for the rest of the time for another 12 hours. He slept for 12 hours total.
Wow.
So he's not getting the sleep that he's supposed to get.
Yep.
And if he doesn't go to the bathroom before he goes to bed, chances are he's going to have an accident.
Right.
And he didn't go to the bathroom until the next morning.
Oh, wow.
After he woke up. So he was definitely lacking fluids. But yeah, this is the first time that we've had.
What was the deal about tonight?
Tonight,
We was kind of listening to what was going on, but
I took him out of his thing, and she walked right over here, standing here behind me, and he was holding right on to me tight. So while he was holding on to me, I was going to make sure I comforted him, gave him a good hug and everything. And so I was, and all of a sudden she goes, "Your time's up. It's my time. Give me my son."
Right.
And I said, "No." I said, "I have, I'm still hugging him." And she started in going. She goes, "No, you need to give me my son." I said,
he has till 6 o'clock. And we
"Yeah,
don't
6
ever
o'clock
rush
is
her,
our time."
Right.
And we don't rush her if she wants to hug him or whatever, spend time with
She
him.
was just trying to say goodbyes, and she was.
That was it.
I mean, we
She-
heard her yelling,
yeah.
"Give me my son, give me my
Yeah.
son," and then all of a sudden she grabbed you and the kid. Is she a drinker or what?
Yes,
Is she?
I know that from.
I mean, I can smell alcohol.
Yeah, I didn't know her to drink a lot before, but where she was living at before, her landlord told me why she had gotten where she's not allowed back there and why she had to move. And it was because she went to a party and she got drunk and she was hitting on the landlord when he was taking her home and hanging out the window of the vehicle and everything
He was
else.
trying to get full custody. That's why we brought everything there.
Oh, okay.
There was a DCF case and everything, but because there wasn't hard evidence on anything,
Right.
unfortunately it ended up being 50-50. So,
But in all of our court
Has there ever been
paperwork,
domestic violence between you two in the past? Anybody ever went
I've
to
got a
jail or
little
anything?
thing. She never went to jail. She
No.
picked something up when she was living at my house and threw it at me and hit me
Oh,
with
okay.
it.
Never
but
reported or anything?
Never. I mean, I made up.
Got it all
I
on
did a
there.
police report on that at that point, but
That's fine.
that was 4 years ago.
So Jones is my deputy here, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the case.
Okay.
Where were you at?
She was in
I
jail.
noticed it was getting violent. I ran over there to visit the emergency phone. and was
We didn't
calling
realize
for
it.
You was here the whole time that she was
I was
arguing
here when
and
all
fighting?
that was happening.
Oh, okay.
And so I ran up to go get someone on the phone because
Okay.
I could smell alcohol
Yeah.
and I knew it was going to
Yeah.
get bad.
Yeah, we were sitting there listening to it, but we're like, it's just arguing for the time being. But then when it becomes physical is when we come on over here. I never.
From what we've been told, she's flagged in your system as mentally unstable.
Oh, really? She,
When we did the police report for him in the first place, when we picked her up from driving down the road and took her to the hospital, the deputy that came and did the police report for us told us that she was flagged as mentally unstable or something. Mentally something in our system.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever dealt with her.
I don't think I have.
But DCF didn't do a mental health evaluation, and I believe the reason why they didn't, the DCF lady even told us, she goes, "I can tell she's not right." But I think what it was we had told DCF that we had him, we weren't going to let her have him back, and we were filing for full custody because we had no custody agreement. So whoever had him could have him, and she would never let me have him. She wouldn't even leave him at my house for me until, I don't know, a few months before we actually got him. To spend time with him. She always had to be there to supervise everything.
Was it domestic violence related? Anything like that?
No.
Okay.
And
Not
did you see
violent
what
assault.
she was doing, or did you leave prior to becoming physical?
Yeah, I seen part of it where she was grabbing and trying to say, "Okay, give me my child." But at that point, I had went up there, so I didn't see the full thing.
Alrighty. So what'll have to happen, being the child is involved, and I'm going to charge her with child abuse.
Okay.
Given her actions and what she was doing could have caused bodily harm to this child. Also hitting on you and grabbing you.
Yeah, she would grab me.
It's domestic battery. Whether you're married or not, you have a child in common, it'll forever, ever be domestic. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have to send a copy to DCF, and they will be included too because the violence was taking place in front of them and in their presence. Not that anything's going to come of it or bad of it. Likely what'll happen, maybe a DCF worker will come just talk to them, make sure everything's okay. I don't see any major marks on that one, but not that you're going to be under investigation by DCF or anything. It's just something we have to do when violence occurs in front of children. On top of that, there'll be a court order against her. Probably not to come within so many feet of you. Being you do have a child together, there'll be some different type stipulation in there.
Right.
And she'll have to abide by whatever the judge imposes on her, okay? So if things get out of control and she's not abiding by, let's just say no harmful contact, and something like this takes place again, well, that's harmful contact. And there may be, I don't know really what they'll impose, but they'll impose something. So, but that's where we're at. And like I said, the reason she is arrested is because it's domestic. It's not necessarily always your choice, because a lot of times in partnered relationships or having a child, they're like, oh, I don't really want, well.
No, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Okay.
I really am.
So later on, there'll be state attorney hearings. Probably both of you is going to need to come talk to the state attorney on, even if the children come.
No, that's fine.
And give them their account on what they saw.
So someone will contact us for
Yes,
that?
I will be. I will be. Once the state attorney provides me notice, I will contact both of you directly and say, hey, it'll be on this day at this time. Come to the state attorney's office.
Do we know what to do as far as like time sharing for now or not?
Listen, I mean, as far as for now, it'll come in stipulations at first appearance. The judge will probably say something. I will say it would continue on, and I would continue with the meet location here.
Oh, it will be.
One, because there's a camera there, and there's usually one of us somewhere around nearby. So yeah, definitely that's a smart idea to be meeting here.
Is she going to be tested for alcohol?
No, but I mean, I'm going to indicate that I smelled a profound odor
like
of an
I said,
alcoholic
in our
beverage.
court paperwork, we're not allowed to drink, and I don't drink, but we're not allowed to drink around when we have him.
Yeah,
so she showed up here drunk to get him.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm going to indicate all that.
That's child endangerment right there.
Oh yeah.
So, and that's one reason why I don't want him going with her, is because I can't trust that he's safe.
And you as a parent, I'll never tell a parent what or how they, when it comes to the safety of their child, I'll never interfere with that.
Yeah.
If that's your call, that's your call. The court papers are the court papers. It's a civil, it's still at the end of the day, even though a judge ordered this is what the time sharing is, it's still a civil agreement.
Right.
You know?
Right. I just don't want to get in trouble with the court or law for anything, because...
Well, not right now, no.
No.
The crime is occurring in our presence. I mean,
like if we kept him and didn't let her have him or something, but... So
most she'll have to do
is... They say we got to let her have him,
at most she'll have to do... I don't enforce court-ordered custody agreements because it's still a civil type issue. Right. So if she calls up here saying, this is my weekend, you need to go file court case again. Right. You need to go back and file a motion that you're not abiding by stipulations. I don't know, but I mean, if the judge does say, just, you know, continue the child exchange, but once again, I'm going to tell you, like, I'm never going to tell somebody not to do what they believe to be best for the safety of their child. Right. I mean, because me as a father, if I feel like my child, listen, I mean, use your head on how you believe. Right. Now, as long as you don't take the child and run off to Canada, we're all right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're not going nowhere. You're here.
No, I mean, that's not anything to... Yeah. You know, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, no.
Like I said, I mean, it's just, I want to make sure he's safe. That's why we kept him the time that we did before, was because, you know, I was told that she would run out of food and everything.
Oh, really?
Wasn't getting fed right. And there was times she'd come to our house when she was with him, and we'd have, you know, have a big meal and stuff cooked. And she'd take 2 big heaped up plates full of food home with her. Wow. And so then that all added up that he didn't have food at times, because why would you take that much food home? Take enough food for 4 people home.
How old is he? 4.
Yeah. You know, so there was a lot of reasons why we kept him. And like I said, DCF didn't do the mental health the mental test on her. I believe it was because they knew we had him and we were filed for full custody. Because the DCF lady, when she came to our house, she says, after she met with her, she says, I can tell she's not right.
Yeah.
until there's problems there. And it's a combination of drugs that she's been on, and she used to be skinny.
Was she a drug user?
She was always on Adderall, but I think that it either got really abused or I think she was on other stuff, because when we got him from her, she was skinny bone, she was skinny.
Wow.
She was a little beanpole. She wasn't heavy like she is now. And that's one thing I've been kind of watching without wanting to look at her, is see if she's losing weight again, because then I know she got back on something now that the sports stuff.
Well, I'm gonna let y'all get on out of here before the skeeters get any worse. If you ever have any questions, just call. I'm Corporal Varnador.
Okay.
I'll be able to answer whatever I can answer, but I will be in contact with y'all about the state attorney here, okay?
Okay.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm gonna go over here and talk to her. Go ahead, have a seat right here.
Right out of my arms.
Have a
Took it
seat.
right out of my arms for no reason at all.
Alrighty, so I'm Corporal Varnador. I'm the one out there who was dealing with that. So what I'm gonna do, since you're in custody, you're inside the jail, I'm gonna read you what's called Miranda, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say could be held against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney present now or anytime during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one can be appointed to you without cost. If you decide to answer any of my questions, you can stop at any time. You understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
What was that whole deal about out there?
I went to go pick my son up. He said that he was not going to give him to me, that he did not have to give him to me until it was the time exactly that I needed to go back to my car. And then he struck him out of my hands, and then I went to go grab him.
You think that's the best interest of that child to pull on it that way?
I think that it was my time and that we were going to do that, and then he thought that maybe... No, I don't think that was the best.
Think of what happened if that daddy fell, hit that child's head on the side of that car and killed him?
Then that would hurt my baby.
Oh, sure it would have, but it would have been all been caused by your actions.
It would have been caused by my actions, that it was my time to come pick my child up, and he took him out of my hands.
What time is the child exchange?
Exactly at... Oh, give me a second. Jeez. 6 o'clock.
Right. Do you remember what time it was?
It was like 6:50 or 5:50.
Okay. So it's fair to say it was not 6 o'clock yet.
No, it was not 6 o'clock yet, but he had came early. We always come early. We always come early.
But he said the boy was giving him love, telling him goodbye.
He was not giving him love.
I've seen the child was wrapped around his neck. I was sitting right there the whole time watching
He was
y'all.
going to be wrapped around my neck.
I understand that, but at that time when y'all was in the midst of your arguing, immediately.
I get it, he was wrapped around his neck, but what about when he was going to be wrapped around my neck?
But it wasn't time for it to take place.
Okay, it wasn't time, I get it, but I'm the one that raised him all the way until 5-6 months old by myself when he kicked us out. Because he couldn't handle it.
Does that make him any less of a father?
You darn right it does. Now he's got a wife and he wants to be a dad. You darn right it does.
But does that make it right?
Yes,
for
it
you to
does
do what
make
you
it
did?
right.
It made it right for you to do what you did.
To grab my son and say, come on.
Physically remove him. You had his arms stretched out, pulling on that child.
First of all, negative. I would never hurt my child.
There's video of it.
I don't hurt my child. I would not hurt
Maybe
my
not
child.
intentionally, but inadvertently you would.
I would not hurt my child.
Not intentionally, probably.
Not intentionally, nor never. That's my child that I raised since birth.
But your actions that you did.
My actions did nothing but try to get my child in my custody away from somebody that was being vindictive.
Okay. How much you had to drink tonight?
I haven't had anything to drink tonight. Now, would you stop with that? Can I please ask you a question?
Yes, ask me.
I need you to just give me my child back and quit.
No, your child went with him.
Yeah, I know, but why? It was my turn.
Because you're under arrest.
And why is that?
For battery on him, the male.
Battery?
Yes, when on him.
I didn't touch him.
And then the child, you're getting charged. You pulled on your child's arms.
To get him out of his hands because he was being crazy.
And when the father stumbled off the curb because of you pulling so vigorously.
I couldn't even feel anything on the curb. It's the curb.
I know, I watched
That's
the father.
not fair. How can I do anything on a curb?
I don't know. You was dragging him toward your car.
dragging him towards my car. I couldn't even do anything on the curb.
There is a curb off the sidewalk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no way I could do anything on a curb.
It caused the father holding
That's
the child
right. Well, I can't
to
do
stumble
anything on
like
a curb.
this because
Obviously, I can't do anything on a curb.
I don't know what you're talking about doing anything on the
I'm
curb.
saying there's no way I could grab a child or grab a father on a curb. It's a curb. There's no way possible. It's a curb.
Did you not understand?
If you try to grab anyone on the curb, you're gonna fall right or left.
Right. So
Why would you do that?
I don't know why you did that.
Because I was trying to hold myself up. I was trying to hold myself upright.
Okay. Is it because of the intoxication?
There is no intoxication. I was trying to hold myself upright
For what?
to get my baby in my custody.
But you can't pull on your child like that.
Honey, I went to
His
go
arm
bring him
stretched
to me.
out.
Sweetheart, I went to bring my child to me.
I understand what you're saying.
No, you're not.
But what I've seen, that's
Okay.
not a norm.
Okay, what you might have seen is untrue because I'm trying to tell you exactly what happened, and I can tell you piece by piece, brief by brief, minute by minute, second by second, exactly everything that happened with my child.
How long do you think I was standing there listening to all that go on?
The whole time.
Sure I was. And I was fine with the arguing. That's fine. You can argue all you want.
Okay, well what did I
But when
do
it becomes
except try to
physical-
grab my baby, and then I couldn't because of
When
the
you're-
curb.
I know. But
It
you're
was
pulling-
the curb.
but
No, there
you're
was
grabbing on
no
the baby's
pulling.
father. You're pulling
There
on him.
was nothing because of the curb.
Okay.
I went to grab my baby and the curb went like that. And
But
this
you
and
started.
that.
So where you're parked. This was your car. This is his. Listen to me. I've
There's
seen it all.
no way.
All right. So you're over here yelling and screaming to begin with.
There's no way I
And
hurt
then you
my
go
baby.
after him on the other side of his truck. You
After him?
Yes, you start grabbing on the father. That's when we started
He
walking
was
over there to
supposed
you.
to give me my baby, and he was giving him to me because it was that time, and he said that. He said, okay.
No, he said he was waiting because his son was hugging him, grasping him tightly.
No, don't
and
try that.
And it was not
monkey
6
jazz.
It was not
Don't
6
try
o'clock.
the monkey jazz.
It
Don't
was
try
not,
the monkey
it
jazz.
was not 6 o'clock yet.
Don't try the monkey jazz. Don't
not.
try the monkey jazz
I'm not
on
here
me.
to jazz you at all.
There is no monkey jazz on me. I said, give me my baby. It's time. And he said, it ain't time for him. I said, well, give me my baby. And then he went like this and then pulled him back. And I said, give me my baby. And that was what happened.
Okay.
There is no child abuse. There is no nothing. It is what it is. There was a curb right there, which made it very, very, very hard to be able to maneuver either one of us to where it looked like it was even any way, shape, or form where it would be, because we'd be at some type of angle, each one of us, where we could be like going like this at the time. Yeah, it wasn't my time yet. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. You're right. I'm wrong. You're absolutely right.
Unfortunately, that sucks. But that's not how we do
You're
business.
right.
But that's not how we do business.
No, you know what? You're right. It was not my time. It was not my time. But he was giving him to me, and we always come 20 to 30 minutes early.
I understand.
Okay, and I understand that you don't understand that I was just coming to get my baby.
I
And
understand
what
that.
happened was what happened. And because we were on a curb, it looked like I was
So if
grabbing
he-
my child in
If he
a
wanted
different way.
5 more minutes with that child, what would it have hurted you? To
It
just
wouldn't have hurt
sat there
anything.
and been civil and said, okay, enjoy.
I was civil, darling.
I listened to the whole thing. He was not raising his voice. He was the one constantly yelling and screaming, give me my baby, give me my baby.
I was
I'm
the
the
one
one that
saying,
raised
"Give
the
me
baby.
my baby."
I know you was. You said, I'm the one that raised the baby for 5 whole months, that you was not around. That's my baby. Give me my baby. And
Because it was time for it to give me my baby,
you just
darling.
said it wasn't. It still was not the.
Then why was he
Right.
trying to hand them to me? He kept trying
I
to
never
hand
saw
them to
him
me.
try to hand them to you.
Well,
He was
let's review
holding-
it then.
I will, but I
Then
witnessed
let's
it.
review it, because he did, and
I
then he
witnessed it.
stopped.
I
And he
witnessed
did, and he stopped, because I
He said
remember
the
him
child had
trying to do
pulled
it.
Well, that's not how we do things. We don't.
I understand, sir.
We don't grab the child by the arm.
That's my baby.
Stretch it
that
out
hurt.
like it's a chicken. You sure did.
That's my child.
I understand it's your child. But your emotions got the best of you tonight.
My emotions have nothing to do with my child and stretching it out like a chicken. I've had that chicken in my belly since birth.
But it don't
There's no way we're going to be stretching out anything
I understand.
that's with my child.
But it don't
with this
give-
man that came and decided to be a dad,
He's a dad.
At 6 months old, or a year and 6 months when he had a wife. And then now all of a sudden he wants to be Mr. Let's do this and that.
He wants to be a
No,
dad.
sir.
Why?
That's great. And I'm very, very, very grateful for that. But that don't mean he can go and do this kind of monkey Jackson.
He didn't do nothing.
He didn't do nothing.
He was telling the baby bye.
Oh.
He was consoling the baby.
Oh, he was
the baby
consoling
holding
my
on to
baby.
him.
He was
Sure.
consoling
It's his
my
baby
baby.
too. It's his baby too.
He was consoling
Just
my
'cause-
baby that he kept trying to give to me. He was doing like this to me. He went like this to me, and I went to go grab him.
Yeah. Your car was towed by Total Roadside.
Okay, that's great. Why'd you do that?
Because I can't have it parked out there, and you're under arrest. It had to be towed.
Why am I under arrest because my
You're under
child?
arrest for battery against the father. And
Battery?
Yes, by pulling on both of them. And battery is any unwanted touch. Okay, you understand?
Any unwanted touch?
Yes. If you reached in to grab that child and you touched him, that's battery.
Are you insane?
No, ma'am. By
I went to
definition.
get my baby because it was time for me to take my baby.
You don't physically remove things.
Are you insane right now?
No, ma'am.
You're trying to
So-
tell me because I went to take my baby when it was time for me to take my baby,
Yes.
you're arresting me.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So it's battery on him.
Wow.
And that's domestic. And there's going to be, it's either going to be child endangerment or
Wow.
child abuse. I've not
Wow.
quite
Wow.
decided yet.
What?
Yes.
What?
For the child.
For my baby?
Yes,
You're going to do
replacing,
what with my baby?
replacing the child in the endangered situation he was in
What are you talking about?
by pulling on him the way you pulled on him.
Pulling on my child to get him towards me while it was
We
time?
don't do that.
He handed them to me.
Okay. Like I said, there's video. But I just want to come over here and speak to you about it. Let you know. You'll get a bond tomorrow morning when you see the judge.
What? The what?
Yeah. It's domestic. I can't set a bond for you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, what's your address?
I don't know.
You don't know where you live?
No,
Okay. Is the address on your license where you live?
it doesn't matter.
And your
Nothing
number is-
matters. I ain't doing nothing. No, I ain't doing nothing. You guys want to do this crap to
1650.
me? I ain't doing
It's
nothing.
not me doing it to
I'm
you.
sorry. I can't help you. You can't help me. I ain't helping you.
I ain't trying to be that way.
Boy, I ain't trying to do that way either.
Well, I'm doing you the courtesy to come over here and tell you. At least
I'm
talk to you.
telling you, I ain't gonna do nothing if you can't do nothing.
Wow.
It is what it is.
I have to do it.
I love you, but you guess what?
I know.
What you did was you took my baby away from me.
No, ma'am.
Yes,
I
sir.
protect that child.
You did not protect my child. You took my child away
Well,
from
I
me.
also believe you to be under the influence. So, I mean, that's not a great thing,
Wow.
you know? Do you drink alcohol?
Please, just stop.
Okay, that's fine. You can go on by yourself. Let's go. Left.
Just stop.
This way.
Just please.
You gotta go that way. Straight down. Keep going.